For the last few weeks, we have had the chance to meet some incredible young women vying for the role of Alice in Dairyland. And today our final contestant, Courtney Moser, is here. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Well, Courtney, introduce us to your passion for Alice, I guess starting with your namesake.
Yes, so I was named after the 50th Alice in Dairyland, Courtney Aunt Booth.
Okay.
My parents knew her on a personal level, but also saw her in the role of Alice. And since then, I've looked up to each Alice in Dairyland every year and the role that she plays in promoting Wisconsin's diverse agriculture industry, which today contributes over $104.8 billion to our state's economy.
That's incredible, and your family, one of those contributing. Give us a little history of your dairy farm.
I grew up on my family's dairy farm, and Wisconsin truly is America's dairyland with over 6,500 dairy farmers in the state. So I am proud to be one of those dairy farmers coming from my family, and it's been a wonderful experience growing up on my family's registered Holstein dairy farm.
Looks like you were very involved with 4-H FFA, the Wisconsin Holstein Association. Why were those things important for you to be able to really showcase your pride outside the barn, so to speak?
4-H FFA and the Wisconsin Junior Holstein Association all provided me with wonderful opportunities to be involved in various aspects of agriculture, whether that was showing my registered Holsteins or participating in photography and arts and crafts and even the musical. There was something for everyone in those organizations, and it really helped to continue fueling my passion for agriculture.
All right, we got to ask about the crown and sash.
Yeah, so I served as the 2017 Wisconsin Holstein Association Princess, and that photo is of me and Courtney Booth, who I was named after.
Wonderful. And fairest of the fair as well in your county?
Yes, I am finishing my position right now as the Verney County Fairest of the Fair. So the fair industry is definitely a vibrant part of the agriculture community.
Let's talk a little bit about where you've landed after school in your work, because you're continuing to work in the industry.
Yes, I graduated from Wartburg College in December of 2020. And since then, so for over a year now, I've been employed as the digital marketing strategist for a fudge company called Valley Fudge and Candy. So I like to say that my job is quite sweet.
I was asking, does your family get a chance to taste test? Is that part of the job?
Absolutely. It's definitely part of the job, and it's a wonderful perk.
What do you look forward to if you were selected as Alice in your role that would take you really all over our state and to every kind of agriculture that we do?
I'm really excited to continue learning more about Wisconsin's diverse industry. Wisconsin's diversity of agriculture is really our greatest strength, and whether you're interested in the dairy side of things or cranberries and ginseng, there's definitely a place for everyone in agriculture, and I'm excited to continue learning more about those diverse aspects and being able to share that with audiences and people of all ages and backgrounds, because it really is an important part of Wisconsin and our economy.
How about reaching those kids, especially that are now a few generations removed? A lot of us were lucky enough to have a grandma or grandpa that farmed, but many of them don't.
Yes, it's definitely important to continue connecting with people of all backgrounds. As people become further and further removed from agriculture, it's so important that they know where their food is coming from, that it's not grown in a grocery store, but really there's a farmer and processors and so many people that care about that end product getting to the consumer's table.
Well, we want to take a look. Dane County is set to host the 75th annual Alice in Dairyland Finals. The winner will be named May 21st. There are a number of public events that you can take part in if you're interested in meeting these lovely ladies. And you said you really enjoyed meeting your fellow Alice contestants. And if you'd like to hear more of their stories, they can be found in the Midwest Farm section of wearegreenbay.com. Thanks for spending time with us, and I'm going to look forward to hopefully tasting some fudge in the future. Good luck.
Thank you.